Hi, welcome back to my channel. This video is for anyone who has CPTSD and is working on themselves and is starting, I don't want to say dating necessarily, but new relationships. Hi, my name is Sandy. So recently, I've been watching Hope with Holly on Facebook. She's amazing. I'll link to her stuff below. And one of the things she recommended when you meet somebody new was to basically not be super physical, no kissing and above. That's how I remember it. No kissing or anything in that regard for 90 days. So opportunity came along that I did meet somebody, and that it's been interesting to navigate this. So I presented the 90-day boundary, I guess we could call it that, and because my nervous system, having CPTSD, my nervous system is just not great. And I've been working really a lot on my identity for the last over a year. I haven't on a date. I haven't really necessarily wanted to. I was just looking for happy learning about myself. I couldn't wrap my brain around it. My nervous system wanted nothing to do with it. It would just stress me out. So and it was something that I've had a lot of different support groups and mentors mention, to take a year off of dating and just really discover who you are, especially after I was married for almost 19 years and never really had an identity even before that. When you grow up with a bipolar parent, that's not something you learn to do. So part of the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I want, like, the anxiety part. I know I made another video, which I will link here or here. Eventually I'll figure out which side it is on my phone. But overcoming anxiety, that was one of the previous posts. So I've been trying to get better with sitting with my feelings, and ever since I mentioned that I wanted to do this, I wanted to focus on friendship, and for 90 days I just want to focus on friendship. I thought it was gonna not necessarily be easy, but I thought that it was gonna make my nervous system not so freaked out. Well, I guess I did a really good job of working on my identity and shifting it. And now I'm here and I'm all about energy. I watched Jeffrey Allen's stuff. I'll put a link to his stuff below too. And that was on Mind Valley, and that was just so profound and super helpful. I've taken a break from Mind Valley just because I want to finish school and I just want to use my money wisely. So I don't have all the vocabulary and the training to use what I intuitively know better. So that's a tricky gray area for me. And I grew up with my mom always sweeping things under the rug or being in denial or going along to get along. And I grew up in the church culture where I'm just supposed to conform. It was just easier to survive, to conform to the man in the relationship or the man in the situation. Well, I did such a great job on my identity, working on that I will not consciously conform. So now I'm having all this internal conflict, this really strong part of me that I've cultivated and worked on, and now I've never been around, I shouldn't say that. I've never had a closer, healthy relationship with any guy. It's always been toxic. There have been good sections, good experiences within relationships, but I don't know how the healthy thing looks like, or I don't want to say expectations, but boundaries, the boundary thing. I don't want to go over the friend thing yet, but I've learned that a lot of, I think the reason why my brain wants to do, she even mentioned kissing, no kissing for 90 days. I think my brain just went there. That was a good idea, because then I didn't have to think about any of this. I didn't have to work through any of this. I didn't have to navigate this. That was probably all subconscious. Anyway, so I just wanted to put this out there, that if this is you too, if you're struggling with, if you're working on yourself and then all of a sudden you have an opportunity to make new friends or go on adventures or whatever you want to call it. And all of a sudden you're like, I was super fine. And then now I still feel fine. I still feel strong in my identity and all the things like that. But then now all these anxiety feelings are coming up and I feel totally, not that I started over, but that there's this whole new thing that I didn't realize was there and I have no idea how to navigate it at all. So what I've been doing is focusing on my breath to help me keep myself grounded, because I will hold my breath when I'm stressed or freaked out or whatever, this CPTSD part. Last Monday, I'm serious, the negative self-talk just came roaring back over me asking questions. Nobody did anything. It was all me. I went home, I was texting, and I got home and I'm like, you're texting too much. Why are you texting too much? And it wasn't even in the sweet spirit that I've actually cultivated. It was in this old voice. It just came out of nowhere. That set off my PTSD. That set off the PTSD right there. Like, it was not good. My brain just, it was not great. So, all that to say this, it's been working to just sit and focus on my breath, and it's been helping to sit in those feelings. That's the one part that that's what I've been getting, is that sitting within those feelings, not letting them overtake you necessarily, but sitting in the feelings. And I've been just trying to unpack it. It's been quite interesting. I'd be excited to hear if anybody else has similar experience. If you're working on yourself and then all of a sudden you have this new relationship. It doesn't have to be even a romantic relationship. It can just be any relationship. If you've noticed that you were solid over in this spot and then now you leveled up and now you're like, what the heck? I'm curious. If you have any comments or if you want more information, comment below. Let's start a conversation. Talk to you soon. Bye.